Hello and welcome to our first look at this fantastic new box from Sara's signature collection. This is Through the Looking Glass. This is Alice's second adventure into the Wonderland area. Wow, what a fantastic box. These just get better and better. We're giving you, as it says on here, 205 brilliant elements to be crafting with, all with that theme of Alice Through the Looking Glass. Now, if this doesn't give you an excellent sneak peek of what is to come, I don't know what will. Look at the artwork, look at that. How about that for inspiration? Now, the first thing I've got to say is this collection comes in a beautiful box, beautifully packaged so that you can use it for storage going forward, so you know where everything is. But you want to know what's inside, so let's open up and have a look. Now, when we first open up, the first thing you'll see is you've got the foreword from Sara, thanking you for your purchase. But then the box is absolutely gorgeously, beautifully gift wrapped. So if you're having it for yourself, what a treat. If it's there for a present, even better. So when I open up my gift box and open up gorgeous tissue paper, the first thing I'm going to come across are my cards and envelopes. Now, these are the staples of your projects. It's the start. We're going to give you 12 cards, 12 matching envelopes. These are 4 by 6 inches, so perfect for you to start crafting with. Now, after that, the next thing we're going to give you are your ribbons, and these are going to set the colour tone for the whole of this collection. So whether you're going gothic and steampunk or whether you're going all light and bright and pretty, these are going to work perfectly. On top of that, we're then going to give you 100 gems, flatback gems in the red, the silver and the blue, with a few black ones thrown in for good measure in all those gorgeous sizes. Look at the facet cuts on those. They look amazing. Then we're going to then go in and add in some gorgeous confetti as well. We've got a 10-gram bag of that heart confetti. I'm going to save that bit for a minute. Next thing I want to show you are your stencils. These are beautiful. You've got 4 of these. First of all, look at this. Beautiful background stencils. Drink me, we're all mad here, and eat me, with the gorgeous, gorgeous images that you can create on here. Then the other one, next one we're going to look at is It's Always Tea Time. Imagine this on a plaque, on a blackboard, on a scoreboard in the kitchen. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got, oops, there we are. We're all mad here. Look at this. Just use elements of that. If you want to, just use the rose. Just use the sentiment. Look at the watch down there. Beautiful, beautiful stencils. Then you've got the scene. We've got the tree with the Cheshire Cat, we've got Alice, and we've got the White Rabbit as well. But you can, again, just use elements if you want. So those are your gorgeous stencils. But you're also going to get a template stencil to make your teapot. I'm going to show you everything with this. Then it wouldn't be Alice in Through the Looking Glass if you didn't have Alice herself, with all of these iconic symbols that you have come to recognise from this beautiful story penned by Lewis Carroll way back in 1871, but it's still relevant today. The storyline behind is still so relevant. We've got our sentiments, we've got our pictures, absolutely gorgeous. And then, because it wouldn't all fit on the one sheet, which is 5 by 7, which I've just trimmed down, you've also got an extra stamp as well. And then on top of that, you're going to have your dies. Now, we did say this is Alice Through the Looking Glass, so here we have our looking glass, absolutely beautiful. We've got Alice, we've got the cat, the Cheshire Cat, we've got the White Rabbit, we've got the watch. I'm late for a very important date, very you know, something you will know from these stories. You've got your teacups, you've got your sentiments, it's all in there. And then to complete this, we have our papers and cardstock. You've got double-sided cardstock here in this gorgeous, gorgeous colour palette that's going to allow you to take your crafting in whichever direction you want to go in. But then look at this, double-sided papers. Busier on one side, a little bit plainer on the other side. Think about stenciling and stamping onto those sides. Gorgeous colourways that are going to match absolutely beautifully with your cardstock, with your ribbons, with your gems, and also with your charms as well. And then you've seen that. What are you going to be making with these? You're going to be coming in and making things like this. gorgeous, gorgeous hat. Oh, let me just turn that round so you can just show that. There you are. Look at this. You've got this gorgeous Mad Hatter's hat as well. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got the teapot. How about that for a place setting, a name card, a favour box? How about all of those? Or you can be scene setting by building up your own scenes. Absolutely amazing. You can take this wherever you want, stamping and colouring over the papers or stenciling over the papers if you want. But you can only be doing all of these if you have got your Through the Looking Glass Sara Signature Collection. So look at this. Just using some inks that I already had in my collection. So I've just used Chinese red, I've just used ocean blue, and I've just used a little bit of pale fig, and I've just created a background because I wanted to keep this light and quite good humours. I've also created a faux bleach effect just by splattering on some water. Then I'm going to take my stencil and I'm going to pop that over there, and then we're going to tape it down. So I've just got a little bit of low tack tape and I'm just going to pop that over the top there. Now you could just use a little bit of spray or however you wanted to use it. And then I'm going to use my quick dry inks. I really like quick dry inks for doing this because it just means that things aren't going to smudge. So just take a little bit of ink. Now, quick dry inks, they feel really, really juicy on the ink pad. I don't know if you can see, they shimmer when you touch it. It's almost as if it sucks up the ink to the surface. So I'm going to bring it onto my dauber and then I'm just going to ink through this gorgeous stencil. But how easy is this to do? And just bring it all to life. Just through here. There we go, look at this. Now, let's have a look. So Astrid said, John should make a We're All Mad Here sign to go below the Crafters TV sign. I think you might be right, There we go. How would you be using yours? They are perfect for so many different things, not just for cards, for home decor, for gifts. There are so many ways, and but the artwork is beautiful. So just drawing on from that theme of that story. So if anybody knows the Through the Looking Glass, which is the sequel, it's Alice going through the looking glass and ending back up in the mirror world. Let's reveal that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So really, really special. So all I would do next is I've got my water reactive ink now, just because I want to do a bit more blending. So I'm going to pick that one up and I'm going to come round the edge and just bring it in here. So yes, she's in the reflective mirror world. And she's playing a giant chess game throughout the story to try and become queen. And then obviously all of the characters are there either to help her or to try and prevent it and hinder her. So, you know, it's a beautiful story. And I love some of the quotes and some of the lovely bits that you pick up from the story. Sorry, just picking up all the bits. There we go. See, you've got so many bits. Things that she says, you can't change the past, but you can learn something from it. Lovely sentiments that we can all take with us. There we go. So we've put that. Now, doesn't that look bright? Doesn't that look like light coming behind it? Just by adding that extra little colour around the edge. And then I'm just going to come in with my gold Midas pad and I'm just going to dust the edge. Now, this is where you can go to town, adding in lots and lots of layers, lots and lots of detail onto here. And we can then just pop these on here. There we go, look at that. This is the Sara Signature Collection Through the Looking Glass craft box. Absolutely gorgeous. If you want to be making lots and lots of beautiful projects, then you need to be getting this. It's an absolute essential craft item.